Yeah, so the process to renounce citizenship requires an appearance at a U.S. embassy abroad, and it could be an embassy anywhere in the world. Now, a U.S. citizen might be based in London. It would be logical to appear in London for a renunciation appointment, but if for one reason or another they can't get a quick enough appointment, they could potentially avail themselves of other embassies in other parts of the world. So they have to make it a physical appearance at a U.S. embassy. There's a number of documents that have to be signed and reviewed and prepared prior to that appearance at the embassy. So typically, an application packet is submitted to the embassy. Prior to that, it's important to work closely with a lawyer to know that this is the right decision for you, and to understand what the fallout is of giving up citizenship. So then an application goes in to the embassy. The embassy, if there are questions or concerns, will come back to us as a representative to ask questions. If they are then comfortable and satisfied with the application package, they will then call that individual in for to give their oath of renunciation. So that's a formal oath that is given in front of a consular officer that declares them to be renouncing citizenship and giving up their passport. And they will then give up their passport then and there. They no longer will have their U.S. passport. They have to surrender their passport. Subsequently, they will have to travel with their second passport. So it's extremely important that they have a second nationality, otherwise they would be deemed stateless. So they do need to make sure that their other passport is up to date and current, and that they do have that citizenship and nationality of that other country to rely upon. Now, there is a final stage of the process from the immigration standpoint, and that's waiting for the certificate of loss of nationality. That's issued by the Department of State in the United States. Sometimes that can take 3 or 4 months to get issued. So although the oath of renunciation is the effective date of renunciation, the final piece is waiting for the official certification from the Department of State in Washington. During that interim time between the oath of renunciation appointment and the certificate of loss of nationality, there's often a question as to whether the person can travel to the U.S. And they can indeed travel, but they should just proceed with some caution, because immigration authorities will probably see in the record that previous travel was done on a U.S. passport, and now they're not traveling on a U.S. passport. So advice has to be taken about that travel during that interim period of time.